C'est Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. First and foremost, want to give praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders who rule a great millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akims in the four corners of the earth to push in the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. This evening, I'll come the next lesson to feed the elect of the nation of Israel, the 144,000, the one-third men, women, and children. Come across this article, just browsing the web, to because the Mosai said to watch. He set up the sincere brothers to be watchmen to warn the nation of Israel, to alert them because we're in the time of war, So on us, read this article. I know I'm gonna hit some scripture to edify the church, right? It's saying the trumpet, right? And this article is 18th of August 2017, right? So lucky. It say does biblical Salaki does the Bible prophecy say North Korea could trigger World War III? Right? Is the Mosai who muster the battle, the host of the battle? Right? Is the Mosai gonna trigger off World War III? Is the Mosai gonna put his spirit on this nation to go ahead? Right? You understand? Yeah, the Mosai gonna put his spirit on this nation to go ahead, He started trying to mash up the internet, and trying to get this thing sticking, You can't stop this work. This work is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Yeah, you can't stop this work. Yeah. Right? So it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai gonna trigger off the World War III. Right? It say it said the North Korean crisis is boiling, right? Drop it down. It said the North Korea crisis is boiling as the nation make rapid advance in its nuclear and missile programs. Its leader is almost making increasingly frequent, he said, belligerent and Pacific threats to use those weapons against the United States and other targets. Right? These developments and the U.S. President Donald Trump threat to relate as many onlookers concerned that the North Korea situation could soon erupt into World War III. So, North Korea firing missiles to America, there's not World War III. The Bible also prophesied that America can be destroyed by these nations. It prophesied in Jeremiah, Isaiah, and in Revelation that these nations gonna destroy America. And also Yahweh Shai and the Holy Angel gonna be in the present, sending laser to America. America gonna be destroyed. And then these nations, the most I can put his spirit on this nation again to turn now and fight Yahweh Shai and the Holy Angel. That is World War III. Right? World War III not gonna be America against the other nation. No. These nations like India, Iran, Russia, China, North Korea, and these European nations like Belgium, Germany, Italy, France, England, these nations gonna destroy America. They're gonna send missiles and destroy America. Right? You can get in Revelation 17 with this European nation, we're gonna destroy America. You can get in Jeremiah 50. Right? Jeremiah 50, verse 3, you can jump down to verse 9. Right? You got Isaiah 13. The chapter is a beautiful chapter showing the destruction of Babylon too. Right? Jeremiah 51 showing the destruction of Babylon too. Right? Revelation 18 showing the destruction of Babylon too. Right? There are many scriptures showing the destruction of Babylon. Right? But that's not World War III. World War III is when these nations are gonna fight against Yahweh Shai and the Holy Angel. Right? And we are already in World War III, because right now the war is spiritual. Right now the war is spiritual. So the sincere brother, the most high prophets, they're prophesying against these wicked kingdom. They prophesying, but the word prophets is tell before it happened. So the prophets them out there on the highways and byway and through this video saying what gonna happen. We speaking the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, what gonna happen. So we are already in World War III. Right? This is Revelation chapter 11 verse 14. The second war is past, which is the second war is World War II. They already passed. Right? He said, and behold, the third war cometh quickly. The third war, which is World War III. Like I say, right now we do war spiritually. But it's Yahweh Bashem Yahushua going to trigger off the World War III. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua going to put his spirit after America be destroyed, totally destroyed, from off the face of the map. The Most High going to put his spirit in these military to fight against his son, which is Yahweh Shai and the holy angel. Right? This is Joel. Start with Joel. This is Joel. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 2. He said, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat means Yahweh Shaphat, means Yahweh judgment. Right? And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indian are Yahweh Bashem Yahushai heritage. Salaki. Right? Whom they have scattered among the nation and parted my land. Right? So the Most High gonna judge these nations, all these nations, the Most High gonna judge them. So we heading into what they're gonna be the Armageddon, the war of all war. After this war, Armageddon, there is no more war, because Yahweh Shai gonna destroy, Yahweh Shai and the holy angels gonna destroy Sadaki, gonna destroy all these military from off the face of the earth. So the only power they're gonna have on the face of the earth is Yahweh Shai, which is Yahweh Shai kingdom. He can rule over all his kingdom. He coming back to take back his rightful position, the king of the earth. That's Yahweh Shai, our Lord. Right? So what Yahweh the Father doing, he gathered all these nations together, these military, and send them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. This is exactly what Yahweh gonna do. Right? To the battle. This way you can judge the militaries, all the military power in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is in the Middle East. Right? There's the World War III. Right? This is Revelation 16:16. Right? Revelation 16:16 said, and he gathered them together into a place in the Hebrew tongue, Armageddon. Right? Armageddon in a mountain of mountain of troops. Salaki, mountain of troops. Right? So the Most High, this Armageddon, this is the war of our war. Right? Revelation 19:19. He said, and I saw the beast, which is NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which NATO comprised with America and Canada. Right? It said the EU. Right? EU is also the European Union. So the NATO and EU is allies. Right? It said, and the kings of the earth and their armies. These are the kings like Russia, North Korea, China, Iran, Syria, Pakistan, India, England, Spain, Italy, Germany, you name it. Right? It's gathered together to make war against him. Who's the him? Yahweh Shai. That sat on the horse, meaning his chariot. Because when America being destroyed by these other nations, Yahweh Shai gonna be in the present to sending Yahweh Shai the angel gonna be in the presence in the sky in the chariots, sending laser to America too, to destroy America completely, right? He said, and against his army, who's Yahweh Shai army? The holy angel. There's the army, the holy angels, right? Um, so this the war. This World War III breaking down right there. Right, this is World War III breaking down right there. Right, so Yahweh Hashem Yahweh says who muster the battle. Right, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh says who can trigger in the World War. You can put the World War III. You can put it in this nation's spirit. Right. It's read on some more. It said on August the 9th, the National Interest published a piece titled "How How North Korea Could Start World War III." You know, like I say, the Most High is who can start this World War III. The Most High is who can put His Spirit on this nation. You know, to gather themselves together in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. You know, this way the Most High can put them to fight Yahweh Shai and the Holy Angel. Right? He said a few days early, the calculator online said North Korea may start World War III in the days with the attack on Guam. Right? He said the independence, the independent claim on the issue in April, saying with or without Donald Trump help, Kim Jong-un could easily plunge the planet into its third world war inside a century. Right? So meanwhile, right, he said the activist organization Animus published a video warning that a global devastating, right, it's World War III will erupt over North Korea situation. Right? It said this is only a small sampling of the numerous analysts. It's a pundit and onlooker speculating that the bellicosity of nuclear North Korea and the response to it could trigger a third world war. Right? He said, are these analysts alarmists, or will time prove them right? He said, at the trumpet, we examine such question from a different vantage point than other publication. We view them through the lens of Bible prophecy. Right? He said, on the third of the Bible consists of prophecy, which are forecasts of the future, and a substantial portion of those prophecies describe detail about World War III that will trigger it, who the aggressor will be, what kind of weapon they will use, and where decisive battle will occur. Right? Prophecy also reveal how it will end. So like I say, the Most High Yahweh is who muster the battle. He tell you in Joel chapter 3 verse 2, He will gather all nations and bring them down into the Valley of Jehoshaphat. This is where all his military heading into the Middle East. Right? But Yahweh is Yahweh who muster the battle. Right? This is Isaiah 13 and 4. He said the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms, of nation gathering together. The Lord Yahweh of hosts muster the host of the battle. Right? The Lord Yahweh muster the host of the battle. Is Yahweh gonna put the spirit on this nation when to go ahead, when to pull the trigger, when to fire the missile. Right? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua gonna put in the spirit to do that. Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is who rule in the kingdom of men. Yeah, he ruled in the kingdom of men. Right? Let me get this quick. This is Exodus. So like Exodus 15. This is Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord Yahweh is his name. So the Lord Yahweh is a man of war. He is who muster the battle. He is who can put the spirit on this nation. Right? To bring in the War 3. This is the war of all war. This is the war going to end all war. After that, there is no more war on the planet. Because there's going to be righteousness on the planet. Yahweh Shai kingdom going to be a righteous kingdom. Right? So there's not going to be no more war on the planet. Right? But Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai rule in the kingdom of men. This is this precept to back up what I was saying. This is this is let me get this one. Okay, so this Sirach. This is Sirach, which is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10. Yeah, this is chapter 10 verse yeah, this is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, right? Yeah, this is Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 10 verse 4. He said the power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord Yahweh, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is the man who will trigger off the War 3, who can put the spirit in this nation to destroy America, who can put the spirit on this nation to gather that military that send down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua can also put the spirit on this nation to fight against his son and the holy angel. So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is who rule in the kingdom of men. Right? I read back again. He said, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 verse 4. He said the power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord Yahweh, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And this is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai gonna rule in righteousness. Right? Yeah, next piece up here. Alright. This is this is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 21. He said, and he changed the times and the season. This is the Most High Yahweh. He removed kings and set it up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. So the Most High rules in the kingdom of men. So the Most High can trigger out this thing, right? This War 3, right? Not North Korea. The Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua can trigger off War 3. Not North Korea, not America, none of these nations. It's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua can trigger off War 3, right? This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13. 2nd Ezra chapter 30 verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And this is Ezra the prophet, right? Verse 2. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the wave thereof. Verse 3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with 1,000 of angels. And when he turned his countenance, he looked, he said, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And that man is Yahushai, came with 1,000 of angels, which is the holy angel, which is his army that we read in Revelation 19:19, right? It said verse 4, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that hear his voice. That means the laser from out of the chariots, right? He said, like as the earth faded when it feeleth the fire. Verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number. These military now. We're going to gather in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh, which is Yahweh judgment. This gathering together a multitude of men out of number is these nation military, right? Because that's why I'm reading Revelation 19:19. I'm gonna read it back, right? Revelation 19:19. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 19. Right? He said, and I saw the beast which is near to the EU, and the kings of the earth, and their armies. And this we reading there in 2nd Ezra, right? Chapter 13, right? Gathered together to make war against him, Yahushai, that sat on the horse, which is his chariots, and against his army, which is the angels, the holy angel. 2nd Ezra chapter 13 verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of numbers from the fourth wind of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. So they came to subdue, right? And there's the war in heaven that Revelation 12:7 speak of. The war in heaven. They got a war jet, and Yahushua and the angel are gonna be in the chariots, and there's a war in heaven, in the sky, in this heaven, right? There's the war that Revelation 12 speak about. Revelation 12:7, the war in heaven, right? Even Daniel chapter 12 speak about it. Michael the angel gonna fight, right? Verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain, and flew upon it. Verse 7. But I would have seen the region or place where he said where out the hill was graven, and I could not. Verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid. So this nation, when they gathered together to subdue Yahweh and the holy angel to fight against, they were afraid. They were afraid, but yet just fight. So what Yahweh do? Yahweh put the spirit in them to fight, to give his son a good battle, because Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is who muster the host. He muster the battle. Yahweh is who rule. He is the ruler in heaven and in earth. He control everything. So these nations were afraid. So what Yahweh do? He put a spirit on them for fight, to give his son a good showdown, right? He said, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him, which is Yahushai, all days the other nation, the military, right, to subdue him, were so afraid. They were afraid, and yet just fight. God the Most High Yahweh put a spirit on them. Verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lift up a hand, nor held a sword, nor any instrument of war. Verse 10, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lip a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. So these chariots gonna be sending out lasers, destroying these military, the war planes, the war tank, whatever, destroying them, right? That is World War III. There's Armageddon right here, right? Verse 11, he said, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire and the flame of breath and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was so afraid. Yes, so nothing not gonna be left. All these military gonna be destroyed. Every one of them soldiers that gonna be in the valley of Josaphat gonna be destroyed. Not one gonna survive. Right? Yahweh shine the holy angel gonna destroy every single thing in the valley of Josaphat in World War III. So this gonna be the end of all war, which is Armageddon. So is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua can trigger off World War III. He can put his spirit on this nation. He is who Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is who muster the battle. And with that, I was edifying. I want to give our praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and the elders who rule well at Great Millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the four corners of the earth to push in the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom.